Alright, ladies and gentlemen. we're gonna we're gonna play some more Steam client bootstrapper. Oh man, okay. Again though, the the name of the game is waiting. And so we wait. Should I make the waiting even worse by saying uncomfortable racial slurs? Should I make you uncomfortable while we wait? Should I say the N-word? Should I swear? What should I do? How can I make this more uncomfortable for you? Can I make it uncomfortable? Is there such a concept as uncomfortable? How can I accommodate the ego inside of you that wants to take issue with words? How can I do that? Incompatible mods detected. Yeah, you don't want to see that message when you get a new kidney. Hey, you guys remember that one anime, Planet Tess? That's my one anime suggestion for today, for this video, is Planet Tess. Planet, and then E-S. Planet Tess. It's not Planetes. Don't call it Planetes, because that's wrong. It's Planet Tess. It's Planet Tess. I also recommend the manga. It's pretty expensive, though. It's a pretty expensive manga. Although, why else do you earn money if not to spend it on things that you enjoy? You know? Oh, man, they're in love. Look at that, but they're gonna die after launch. It's a freaking, what is that? The one that exploded. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's kind of ironic that he's a green man on Earth. He's not a Martian. He's like a little green man on Earth. I think that's actually the joke. I just got that. I've been playing this game for about 200 hours. So the point of this one, the point of this video, we're gonna go to the moon. That's it, and then we're gonna have some after discussion after I land on the moon. Yep, and that's what we're gonna do. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna ask the question, why did we want to go to the moon? And then I'm gonna end the video by saying there was no reason, we just wanted to go to the moon, so we did. And that's the entire reason we're going to the moon right now, is because I want to. And part of you wants to see me do it, because that's why you're watching the video. Maybe we won't go to the moon, though. Maybe that's actually where the excitement comes from, is that we don't know if we're gonna make it or not. Alrighty, guys. So the basic anatomy of a rocket is you're gonna have stages, unless you're SpaceX, where you're only gonna have not even SpaceX has stages. They just don't. They just recover their stuff. Anyway, so that's basically what we're gonna land on. I think we're gonna go to Minmus, actually, because fun fact, it's easier to, even though the orbit is further out. Like, here's the moon orbit, here's Minmus orbit. It's actually easier to get to Minmus because the gravity is less. It's like one, I don't know how many, it's like 1 G on Earth, it's like 0.7 G's on the moon, it's like 0 G's on Minmus. So landing there, well, actually it'd probably be impossible to land there. Well, whatever. Oh, we're just gonna go at it right now. First thing you need your module, you need your well, let's just make this lander thingy. Let's put some legs on it. You press X to make it multiple legs, and you can change the kind of symmetry. So like if you press this, or like that's actually just to have it snap. Like, you see how it's free floating here? Like, you can move it anywhere you want. If I press this again, toggle snap, it'll see how it's snapping into place. We're gonna put that there, and we're gonna start them as not retracted, because we want to retract them when we get onto Minmus, or onto I forget what the name is. I haven't played this in a while. And then after that, we're gonna add some necessities like electrical. We're just gonna put two batteries on there, and a solar panel on it. It really doesn't matter. As long as they're there, basically, it doesn't require much. And then we're gonna put it's too big. We're gonna put this one. It's too big. We're gonna put this one on there, and then we're gonna put hey, how did I? Oh, I guess I have to put an engine. Okay, interesting. So let's see how big these are, and we're gonna add a fuel tank to the bottom, And we're going to change its scale. If you don't have the mod to change scale, you can't play this game. And we're going to move this up. And then we're going to put an engine. Which one do we want? We want the small one. Where is it? This one? Carry. Is that the one we want? That's too big. Let's just put like this one. That's too big. Yeah, we want that one. Is that too small? I don't care. And then I guess we could do like mono propellant. Stick like 4 of those, I guess. I mean, really, kind of. That's overkill. I mean, this whole thing is overkill, but who cares? Yeah, we'll just do that. We're putting it on the door. I don't really think that matters though. We'll put those back in. We'll put the coupling down. I believe it was. I mean, I guess we could use this one because it's kind of fits now. And then what we're gonna do from here is move it up. I always overkill the launch, just because I want to get it. I always want to get it on the first try. Yeah, we're gonna add. There are 2 forms of this engine. One is weaker than the other. I never really paid attention to the other one. I just realized that, oh, that one's weaker than that one, so I just always choose the stronger one. Uses more fuel probably, but I don't care about that. And then we're gonna attach another engine. This is probably the most inefficient way of doing this, but I really don't care. It's just the way I've always done it. Well, it was like the first. I did it once and it worked, and this is just the way I've always done it. You know, I've never really questioned it beyond that. Then we're gonna add like this one big fat guy fuel tank. Oh wait, what? That's weird. Whatever. Because we won't have that. We'll just do that. This fat guy fuel tank, and then we'll just add this gigantic engine on the bottom. If you couldn't get to the moon, and you're watching this video and you want to get to the moon, you probably just don't understand like staging. If you understood the staging, you can basically go anywhere in this game because you can build a rocket as inefficient and stupid as you want. It's just a matter of, you know, does it not wobble? You know, does it not wobble? And does it have enough delta V to get where you want it to go? Delta V is just like, you know, how much can you change the velocity of your rocket, basically. It's like that's what it means, basically. Delta V just means change in velocity. Why can't this? Ugh. See, this is why we do this and not the other thing. And that's pretty much what's gonna do it. It's basically all we need. We can name it something like trash ship. Tash ship? Yeah, why not? And I guess we could add like some. I mean, I guess to make it like more maneuverable. Like usually you want to keep things symmetrical. Like if you're gonna add these little guys, you're gonna want to keep it all like 4, because that's, I mean, like you're dealing with like directions. You're dealing with 3-dimensional directions. So like adding one right there, you know, in between these two is just stupid. If you've taken statics, you'll just intuitively understand why. You don't need. It just overcomplicates. It makes no sense. Why would you add something in between these two things? It just makes no sense. Which is what I did here. Funny. Make sure they're all lined up too. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so and then we're gonna add like a battery on. I mean, I kind of just throw it together. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. It's like wind resistance. I mean, it's not a very big deal because we're not going to be going like 1 billion miles an hour. I usually want to have a pilot because they'll have like the assists. They'll have like the ability to use like the assists. You'll understand what that is later on. And I'm pretty sure that's all we need. Alright, looks like a pile of absolute garbage, but guess what? It's gonna probably get to the moon, or get to that, Minmus? It's Minmus? I don't freaking know. I forget all the names. I forget how to increase the, there it is. Okay, so basically, Shift increases the throttle, Control decreases the throttle, and Z just goes it to max, and then X just, takes it immediately to 0. So we're gonna start off, like, just enough thrust to get it off the ground, basically, and then we're gonna like dial it back. So like you really only need like 100. As soon as you're up to 100 meters per second, you're kind of just like wasted because wind resistance rather. Imagine like moving your hand in water and then moving your hand really fast in water. It's like you'll achieve the same effect, but you'll use less energy to get from point A to point B if you're going slower. It's like when you drive at 70 miles an hour, you're actually being less fuel efficient if you're driving at 50 miles an hour. Like you'll get there faster, obviously, but you'll waste more gas. Like there are more efficient ways of getting from A to B than just 100%, you know, sprint. So yeah, get it about 100 meters per second. Make sure it doesn't really, because you're burning fuel as you're doing this, so you require less force to go the same to have the same acceleration. As soon as you get to an altitude of like 8,000 meters or so, I forget where it is. I haven't played this in a while. But as soon as you get to an altitude of like 8,000 meters, you basically tilt it at a 45-degree angle, whichever way you want. I mean, right, left. I mean, if you're looking at the space station like this, I mean, I usually go this way to the right towards the runway. So yeah, as soon as it's about 8,000 meters, you just sort of try to tilt it 45 degrees to the right. And quick tip, F5 is quick save, and if you want to load that quick save, you just hold F9. That's probably the most useful tip I can give you. So yeah, I haven't played this in a heck of a long time. I don't know what direction is that even. I guess we're going this way then. I guess that's what the right, well, like when you go right, that's the direction. When you press D, I guess that's just like the auto-mapped direction. I don't know, I always thought it was that way, whatever. Again, I haven't played in a while. Yeah, I remember just throwing as many rockets as I could together and just seeing if it got anywhere, and it usually never got anywhere. That's about 45 degrees, right? Well, it's like imagine there's like a tangent line running across the Earth, right? And it's going that way. It's like 45 degrees to that line. So just imagine, basically, yeah, look at it head on, and then just like imagine a line right here, and then just make it 45 degrees. I mean, that's about 45 degrees, right? And you're gonna have to maintain it at 45 degrees. M is map. You can check the map. It's your apoapsis, the highest point of your orbit. And typically we want to circularize around. I mean, I typically circularize around like a stupidly high altitude just because whatever, I don't really care. But typically if you just get out of the atmosphere and circularize, or I don't know if it's called circularizing or just getting into orbit or whatever, but yeah. And the higher up you go, basically, the less atmosphere there is. So it's like you can go faster. See how there's, if I were going this fast down there, there would be reactions. There would be friction due to air, and things would be heating up, and you'd blow up probably. I don't know. Encounter orbit. Whoa, why is that wind resistance? Oh, we didn't go high enough, didn't we? We didn't go high enough. Dang it! All right, let's go high enough. Gotta redo everything. Hold F9. Redo everything. See this? This is why we go to 70,000 meters, and then try to circularize our orbit. Wow, all the way back here. That sucks. Wow. See that? That sucks. This sucks. Maybe I'll just edit this out and get to where I want to be. Nope. I'm gonna make you suffer. I'm gonna make you watch it. Bada bing. It's got 315 meters per second left of delta V. Delta V. Oh, I guess that means above sea level. Above land? Above sea. What? Whatever. Atmosphere. Oh, hey, that's actually a useful gauge. If it's over there, we're not going to have any wind resistance. Wind resistance. You know those people who can't pronounce R's properly? Wind resistance. Wind they come close, but they're not quite. Wind resistance. Wind resistance. Wind resistance. Okay. Maybe you're one of those idiots who can't pronounce their R's properly. So yeah, 36,000. Bada bada bing, bada ba 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 ba, bada bada la 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 la. Okay, and now turn the retro or the whatever tanks off, the freaking monopropellant I don't freaking know what they're called. Stuff you attach on it to make it fly properly. And that says P, periapsis, which is the lowest point of the orbit. And then we'll just hit TR again, and then smack that thingy. And fun fact, if you hold down Alt, and then click that fast forward button, yeah, okay, that's great. It'll do what it's gonna do in real time. It won't just like fast forward. It'll do it in like real time. It'll just fast forward the maneuver, basically. Okay. And then in T minus 50 something seconds, and we're gonna launch. It might be a good idea to actually do it a little bit before it's T minus, because I mean, I don't know, in my experience it always changes the orbit a little bit to do it exactly at that time. I might just be paranoid, but we're good. Model propellant. Did I forget to disable these? I did. Get over there. Oh, there we go. I forget how to maneuver this game's cameras and stuff. Whatever. Yep, left that's now space junk. We can actually probably visit that later if we wanted to. We could meet up with it and match its orbit. Okay, so we have 38 seconds. No, we have that much left. So as soon as it reaches it, we'll just hit the big ol' Xe on our keyboard. Hope we don't see this. Well, it might actually be because, yeah, that's my fault. Cannot delete maneuver node. Control locked. Oh, is that because I was on? What? Oh, I guess I deleted it. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna add another maneuver to our circularized orbit and basically just extend it out. We're gonna set Minmus. I got it right. Minmus as our target. We're going to whoops. We're gonna smack that out, and then maybe we'll bring it over here. We'll make those things line up. And how far away are they? Oh, well, that's okay. That's why. See, perspective is a very important thing. Our burn is 16 seconds. Can we do that? Can we manage that? I don't know what any of that stuff is. Yeah, we're going to rotate around the Earth once, around Kerbal. I think that's what that's called. Okay, we're already in the orbit. We're already in the maneuver position to stop that rotational velocity. I just do that. And then we just speed up our time here. And get to that point right there. Right there. As soon as I get to that node, I'm gonna quick save. Because if we screw up the approach, we can just take it up once again from this exact position. I made my target. Alright, we're gonna basically just do it exactly on that time. We're not gonna fudge around here. We're gonna go right on that time. Okay. Press the X and then just turn up the throttle a little itty bitty smidgen to make that slow approach. You know what I'm saying? Get those little itty bitty details right. And we're in. Okay. Now if you could just stop that. We can delete this node. Cannot delete. Oh, I haven't played this game in a while. I don't really know what that means. Control locked. Why? What does that mean? Delete. Oh my god. Delete it! Ugh, freaking delete it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Why am I not... Oh my god. Set that as my target. Alright. Go... there. Oh my god. Wait, if I... Was it... this? Or which button was it? Was it this? Oops. Oh my god. What if I just do that? Yeah, okay. There we go. Delete. Oh my god. Delete! Whatever. Anyway. Oh, why? Can't I... What? What am I looking at right now? Can I switch planet views? Like, why can't I switch? Go to a different one. Oh my lord, why? Why is this so stupid? What is this? Wait, I thought I was approaching something. Why is Minmus over here? What? Where am I? What am I approaching right now? I'm approaching nothing. Or am I... Oh, wait, I see what's happening. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes this game gets my goat. Yeah, the apoapsis, your velocity is the slowest. Alright, we should have our approach now. Don't want to overdo it. I think it'll bring your fast forward to 0 as soon as you enter the gravity well, right? Or it should. Why? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I want to delete that. Why can't? What is this? Why cannot delete maneuver node? Control locked. Where? Where is it control locked? I'm an F5er. Where is it control locked? What is happening? Why is it doing this? Why? I don't know what that is, but I'm not going to pay attention to it anymore. Alright, so we're going to basically just burn as much as we can, and then circularize around this. TR, go to that maneuver node. Fast forward. Holy snot. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Burn apparently should take 3 seconds. Okay, cool. What we're going to do is we're going to want to get it basically as close as we can. And then we're going to want to go there. Alright, you go the fastest to the periapsis. We're going to try to reduce our apoapsis. I guess that point is good as any. We're going to go retrograde, which just means against your current direction, which means you're going to slow down. Again, if you want that to go faster, you just do that. Hold Alt, and then click those fast forward buttons, and then we can just pop one of these out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then land on the moon, or land on the Minmus. We could just land right here, actually, and then, you know. Yeah, I don't really want to land somewhere dark. We could just land, like, right there, I guess. Yeah. Okay. F5. We can ditch that and just worry about this. And, I mean, in the real world, you want the fuel to be, taken out equally between these things. So it's actually probably kind of a stupid idea to organize it like this, because like the fuel, if I take more fuel from this one, it's going to create like a moment about this point with like, oh, maybe more fuel's here, so it's going to like want to rotate like this way or that way. Do I even have a rocket right now? Okay. Oops. Alright, so G is landing gear, by the way. We're going to reduce that velocity down. We're going to reduce that velocity to like, I don't know, 20 or something, and then just sort of fast forward and make our way to the surface. Yeah, like 20 or something, doesn't matter. I don't know why there's another. Is there still a maneuver node? There's still a maneuver node. Get out of there. Jeez, it was never that annoying like a year ago when I played this. Not a year ago, it was like, it was a couple months. It's been a couple. It's been a moment. It's been a moment. Get it? Force times distance, guys. Come on. What was that question I wanted to ask as soon as we got down to the surface? Yeah. Why did we want to be here again? Did you guys ever read Red Mars when they were landing on the planet, landing on Mars, and she's like, "Wow, this is stupid. Why did I even want to come here?" It's just a big rock. It's really no different than being on Earth, except for there's no atmosphere and no food and no other people. It's just a bunch of like, why? What is the appeal of being in a different location? I never understood. It's like, why go through all the trouble? Like, look at how much trouble people went to get to the moon. Like, how retarded. Like, why? You wasted all this money, all this time, risked people's lives, and then people risked their lives to go there. It's like, well, you idiot. It's no different than just being on Earth. I mean, it's like, it's novel, sure. Oh, we went to the moon, but like, jeez, it's stupid. Yeah, so there's really no point in being here. It's kind of stupid, honestly. It's just like being on Earth. It's pretty stupid. Let's see if we can even exit the door. Yeah, all hatches are obstructed, yeah. Because we put that thing on there. I wonder if we can just destroy that somehow. Yeah, we can't get out because we put that there. I didn't know if that was going to be a problem or not, but I guess it is. Yeah, it's pretty lame. Now what do we do here now that we're here? We're basically doing the exact same thing we'd be doing on Earth, just, you know, nothing. Except for the view looks pretty cool. Yeah, the Earth's right there. It's pretty dope. Yeah, I mean, this is the payoff. This is what you get. Really glad you stuck it out to the end, right? Pretty cool. Wow. Why am I even alive right now? This is what you wanted, right? You want to be on Minmus, right? For this video game? You want to launch a rocket to Minmus, right? This is what you wanted. You got what you wanted, right? Does that make you happy? You happy now? You happy now that you're on Minmus? Is this good? Does this satisfy you? No, it didn't. You're not happy. You're not happy to be here. This is not what you wanted. What do you want?